Hey everybody, it's Verna from StampinNotes. Welcome to Monday Night Mystery Stamping in the Meadow. I'm so glad you're here tonight, and I can't wait to share this card layout with you. It's going to be a lot of fun. And let's see, what else? I'm going to move my phone up a little bit here. I have a special going on for an Easter sampler if you are interested in that. I'm going to get my computer up here and I'll tell you a little more about that. Hey Teresa, nice to see you are here. Nice to have you here. And okay, I guess we're on. Okay, hey Rosalie. Yeah, so I wanted to tell you about an Easter sampler if you are interested in it, the kit for it. This is a sampler right here, and sorry about the glare. It's in the glass. I don't know what to do about that. Let me move this other lamp back a minute. Nope, it's still there. Well, I guess it's better. Okay, so it's for, it's 12 by 12, and this frame is 12 by 12. Let me pull my phone up a little bit so you can see it better. It's a little better. Hey, Lucy. So it has 4 squares in it, and this one has a tulip. This has an embossing here with the hybrid embossing folder that has the hearts. I think it's Bouquet of Love. This is a tomb, and it's made with cut with a diorama, layering diorama dies, and the cross, and then Happy Easter. So if you place an online order in my store this week until between now and April 3rd, which is Sunday, an online order of $25 or more, I will send you all of the pieces to make this, including the white mat. I will not mail out the large 12 by 12 piece because it will be too expensive to mail. But it would be the white piece. Everything will be already die cut and ready for you to put together. And if you're interested in that, you would use this host code here, WYFMBST, when you check out in my online store. And then we would, there's a Zoom to put it together. And that would be, oh, I forgot my calendar, so I will post it below the post tonight when we're done. It would be an online Zoom event, and we would do it together. And you would get the PDF tutorial, which is right here. So it is an Easter sampler. Okay, everybody. Hi, Margaret. Hi, Lisa. Good evening, everyone. And last week, Lisa, you are the winner for sharing. Thank you for sharing. So you will be getting a little something in the mail. And let's go ahead and start our card. Now, I had several changes with the measurements on it, and I just want to make sure you guys have the right measurements. If not, you can go right now and cut it. So, let me grab my paper. All right, so the card base is fine. You need a piece of cardstock that's 1.5 by 1 3/4. Okay, 1.5 by 1 3/4, and that is this little guy right here. You need a piece of cardstock that is 3 1/4 by 1.5. And I apologize with the problems with the measurements on this. When we're done though, it does make a really nice card. Okay, so this is 1.5 by 1 3/4, 3 1/4 by 1.5. I'm gonna write it right on here. 1.5 by 1 3/4. Okay, I'm gonna lower this a little bit so you can see a little up a little closer. And this one is 3 1/4 or 1.5 by 3 1/4. Okay. You have a piece of DSP, or you should have, that is 1 3/4 by 2 1/4. So usually when I get these sketches, you know, when I start making the cards for them, I will check the measurements. And hey, Mom. All right, then you have another piece of DSP, and that should be 2 1/4 by 3 1/4. 2 1/4 by 3 1/4. All right, so these are your little pieces that may have been a problem with your measurements. I just want to make sure. Is everybody okay, or do you want to take a minute and go cut them? Well, I'm waiting on a response for that. This was the card that was a free PDF tutorial in my newsletter. If you aren't subscribed to the newsletter and you want to, I'll put a link in that below this post, or you can email me at vernastamps@gmail.com. And I really liked this with the Easter Friends stamp set and that cute little duck there. Okay, most everybody seems okay. All right, so first thing we're going to do is get your card base, and we're going to burnish that. And you guys know that there's some beautiful things retiring, and there's some really good markdowns too. So Wednesday, I'm going to go through the catalog and look at the retiring stuff and the markdowns on it, and I'll show you some different cards with some of the items. And that's at 4 o'clock. All right, and this cardstock color is retiring. Misty Moonlight, I really love this color. I'm gonna miss it. I don't want it to retire. All right, so you can burnish that down. So take your 4 pieces, and I'm gonna just open mine out like this so it'll lay a little flatter for now. And I want you to lay them on your card. And the first one we're gonna do is this shorter, smaller piece of cardstock. We're just gonna lay them on so you can see how to space them out to adhere them. So we've got that one. And then you're gonna take the shorter piece of designer series paper. And let me just see. Okay, so this should be going this way. The longer, the length, the longer side going down. That doesn't sound right, but then this shorter piece, smaller piece of designer series paper is gonna be next to that. So I'm gonna try and space these out so they're about the same width on the side as the top and in between. I'm just gonna go over a little bit more. Okay. Then your other larger piece of DSP is gonna go down here. And again, you want to look at all your spaces where your card base is showing through and see if it looks even. And your other piece of cardstock is going to go like that. So you want to line them up. Whoops. So this is the same. These are the same here. This is the same. Their bottom and your top. So that looks pretty good. And I'm going to move this over a little bit. Once you get that laid out, you can start adhering them onto your card base. And I'm going to go ahead and do that. This is crooked. Let's see if that helps. I'm going to start with this upper piece here. Don't forget to post your creations, and you can post them in my page, Inking Joy Stampers, on Facebook. That's free to anyone who wants to be a part of it. So this needs to go over just a little bit. I hope it didn't sit too long. And it did sit a little long. Okay, I guess I'm gonna leave it. All right, so now I'm gonna take the one on the bottom here. It's 2 1/4 by 3 1/4, and I'm using the hand penned designer series paper, and this paper is on sale. Or not, it's not on sale, it's retiring. Some of the other ones are though. Okay, and there's gorgeous paper coming out in the new catalog. This is a demo, you get to see that right now. Whoops. And that is gonna go right there. Okay. So we've got that on there. And this is portrait, but you could do this card landscape if you wanted to. You could turn it and do the rest of it this way. Whatever you are in the mood for. So I'm going to do this one landscape. So now you have a piece of cardstock that is 2 1/4 by 2 1/4 and a base that is 2 1/2 by 2 1/2. And I am just going to stamp this before I add it onto my base. And I'm using a retiring stamp set. This is Free as a Bird. I really love this set. I'm gonna grab my black ink. And I'm using the Memento. I'm not gonna get all these images on there, but we'll stamp the whole thing up anyways. And I just want these 3 birds right here. All right. And I'm going to bring in my watercolor pencils. I haven't used these in quite a while. to color that in. Plunk onto the floor. Okay, so there's 2 sets of these. I think this is the first set. And I'm looking for, I'm going to use a little bit of this, which is Early Espresso. It might be too dark. I think I'm going to use this gray here. And I'm just going to color our little birds around here, around the edges with the gray. Teresa, what's your weather like out there? We've got bitter cold here. I think it was like 12 degrees last night. But it is supposed to be warm Thursday. Does anyone else use the watercolor pencils? I just was wondering if you like them, or I'm just gonna do a little bit of gray at the bottom of each of the bellies here. And I want a little bit of a pink, so let's do a little Mullen Mambo in the center here. Just a little bit. Here, yeah. Those markers are nice. Lisa, yeah, I saw someone else using like water with them, and do you use them that way? Because I really don't know that much about them other than basic, you know, coloring with them. I'll come back in and put around that pink. We'll do some little bluebirds here. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. I think you're right. On the color, you can use the color blender pen with them. And anybody else have anything exciting going on in their lives right now? We have our 1 litter of pigs is doing well, and we've got 2 more due. Matt got them in the farrowing crate today, which is a crate that you put them in before they're going to farrow or have their babies, and they won't step on them. All right, I'm going to bring in my blender pen and see here. Oh yeah. Yeah, I like that. It makes it a little bit softer and moves it around. Now with the blender pen, you just go like this to get rid of the color that's on it. And we need some black. Oh, you got a new car. What did you get, Margaret? Tell us about it. Okay, and I'm just adding a little black here on the top. And we need some yellow for the beak. Looks like I need to sharpen this pencil. So they are nice soft colors. An equinox, ooh, that sounds beautiful. I'm looking for like a crumb cake, I don't see it. Okay, I'm gonna use this espresso. It might be too dark, but we don't wanna take all night here on this, so we'll put that on there for the branch. And let's take our blender pen again and see, let it work its magic. Yeah, that makes a big difference, that blender pen. All right, we need a little more yellow here. And we need some yellow on the feet. I don't know if it's gonna show up that much, but we'll give it a whirl here. All right, I'll just do this. All right, and let's do our flowers. I'm gonna do a pink, couple pinks. We have our, yeah, I do too. Me too, Mom. And they're retiring, so if you don't have this set and you want it, now's the time to get it, because everything is while supplies last. All right, blender pen again on the leaves. You can see mine is stained. I'm just gonna clean it off there. And we will mount this on our cardstock here. I'm hoping in the spring to do a live event. I have to find a place to do it. And that would be fun with the new stamp sets that are coming out. All right, so there's our center. And so I think I want it right there, but we have a sentiment piece to stamp, and I'm gonna go ahead and do that right now. And this should be 3/4 by 3 1/4. Okay, this white piece here. And I'm gonna use Night of Navy and one of the stamps from this set. Let's use, let's see, will that fit on? Yeah, The World Needs More of You. I know, it's just been so long since we've been able to get together in person and meet. Actually, I'm changing in my mind. I'm going to use Misty Moonlight. The world needs more of you. I'll put that on there like that. And then let's ink up a few flowers on that. There's a little flower right here. I'm just going to put it on the end here and one up here. Whoops. Like that. And we'll color them in with pink. I think this is Magenta Madness, or Mullen Mambo is what it is. I know, but I will tell you on this blue retiring, 3 of the new in colors are blues. One's like it's a Tahitian tide. It's like a aquish blue. There's one that's an orchid color. It's just gorgeous. And then there's one that's very similar to this Misty Moonlight. It's a little bit darker, and I can't might be Starry Night. I can't remember the name of it for sure. So I was surprised there were 3 new in colors that were blues. The other in color one is like a, do you remember that lemon lime color we had a few years ago? It's similar to that, but it's a little bit different. And it's, the other one is like a watermelon, gorgeous watermelon-ish color. It's really pretty. Okay, sorry Sky. Thank you, Margaret. Margaret, were you surprised about the blues? All the blues? All right, so there's our birdies. Here is our sentiment. Now you could put it across the front, but I don't want to put it over the front of that. I don't want to cover the birds. I might do this. Let's try this up here and this down here like this. Yeah, I think I'll do that. And I'm gonna wrap some ribbon or twine around this. And this is that Flowers for Every Season ribbon combo pack. This is retiring. It's 20% off, I believe. And again, we'll go through the catalog Wednesday, and if you miss a live, then you can catch the replay either on my Facebook page or YouTube channel. I really love this twine because it's got that shimmer of silver in it. Oh, Orchid Oasis. Yeah, I was kind of disappointed on all the blues, but they are gorgeous. That orchid one, oh, it's like a periwinkle. Love it. Here's the bow. I want this to come down like this. All right, and I will trim those tails. And let's grab our dimensionals, pop this up. You ladies that are demonstrators, don't forget if you buy, don't forget the In Bloom sale that ends well, anybody, demonstrators or none. The bloom sale that ends Thursday, March 31st. There's a few retiring stamp sets that are in there, like the Sweet as a Peach, the Peach Bundle. They're an extra 20% off. So that means as a demo, you get it for 40% off. You get it on top of your discount, which is really nice. We'll pop that up there, and our little sentiment here. Oh, that could be Lisa. And that could be, it's a play on the Pantone color of the year. All right, so we'll put this right here. And the only other thing I think this needs, oh, that's kind of crooked, are some gems. I'm grabbing the Holiday Rhinestone Jewels. I'm going to use the blue. These are retiring also. I think I want this up farther. And then all that's left for this is to do the inside. So I'll show you a couple other cards that I did. This one I did with the Peach bundle that's retiring, and the Peach Designer Series paper. I want to say that's on sale, but I'm not sure. Thank you. Okay, so this is the Sweet as a Peach bundle that is in the bloom sale right now, and this bundle is retiring. The stamp set and the dies. So if that's something you love, you want to grab it. And this is the gorgeous paper. I love the paper here with this. Stampin' Up! Usually always has beautiful paper. Little peaches. Okay, so that's retiring. And this card is different in that I have the sentiment piece on the square, and instead of stamping this, it has Designer Series paper. Sorry, I'm going up too high. All right. Oops, I'm losing my pencils here. The other card that I did, oh, here it is with Turtle Friends, and this is retiring. The Turtle Friends stamp set and the punch. This has great birthday sentiments on it and great baby cards. So this card is landscape, and I've got the turtle on the white piece here. And the sentiment is down below like this. And he is punched out, and then there's a stamp to do the shells in that set and the confetti. These are the Playing with Pattern Dots, and they are retiring also. So there's quite a few of the gems and dots, if you're looking for that kind of thing, that are marked way down. It's a great deal. So this pattern, I really liked the layout of this card sketch, and I hope you enjoyed it. And I will also post the Easter sampler information somewhere right after this post. I'll get these uploaded and then do that. So I hope you guys have a great evening, and I'll see you Wednesday. Take care.